in the end, all I wanna do is just fall in. I don't wanna think about nothing. Everybody got so much to say. Every time we push it away, every day a new reason to stay. 'Cause we got a big love, won't ever give it up. We got one way ticket loud. We ain't going no place but up. Nothing can stop this. No one can stop us. We got a big love. I don't wanna think about nothing. The world feels like it's crumbling. Every day another new something. But in the end, can't nobody do us in. I just wanna think about loving. 'Cause we got a big love, won't ever give it up. We got one way ticket loud. We ain't going no place but up. Nothing can stop this. No one can stop us. We got a big love. We got a big love. Won't ever give it up. No. We got a one-way ticket, love. We ain't going no place but up. Nothing can stop this. No one can stop us. Oh, we got a big love. Won't ever give it up. We got a one-way ticket, love. We ain't going no place but up. Nothing can stop this. No one can stop us. 'Cause we got a big love. Oh, we'll never give it up. No. We got a one-way ticket, love. We ain't going no place but up. Nothing can stop this. No one can stop us. We got a big love. Just like music.
No doubt. Word up.
Oh, baby. Just like music.
To relax my mind so I can be free and absorb the sound that keep me round, doing my thing constantly with no worries. Peace to Keith Murray.
Just like music.
To keep me flowing, to keep me going, to keep me growing, to keep me to eat from knowing what happens out there. It's not my concern. You wanna die, it's not my turn.
Just like music.
To do something to me like jumping the Mercedes on the highway, doing over 80 without music, baby.
I'll go crazy.
Yeah.
Just like music.
Make me call my homie on the phone like there's something new out that got me in the zone. Just that feeling got me. I wish music can adopt me.
Just like music.
Music.
It's the music.
Just like music.
Put me in the mood with my woman. Got me in the air saying sweet nothings. Make love come out the mouth, no frontin'. Like all of a sudden.
Just like music.
Taking away your worries and cares. Any problems, music will be right there. Together match, yo, we a perfect pair. Is that true, Marvin?
Yeah, music.
Yo, to get you to bang this body soul snatcher, universal language. It be the light, so open up. This is it. What the fuck?
Just like music.
One fly tune to have black and white vibe in one room. No confrontation, party all night. It's just a sensation.
Just like music. Just like music. The soul of the man unto the music, baby. Music makes a happy day. Get funky just like music.
right, my folks. Eric Sermon and Marvin Gaye. Starting off the flow with Coach Ray, heard only on Fishbowl Radio Network. That's right, where sports and life collide. It's Thursday, October 7th, 2021. And I tell you, if you're hearing this right now, as I always do, it's your favorite crazy coach, Coach Ray. Man, what a crazy week. What a crazy week across the DFW Metroplex. And I tell you, man, I got a great show lined up for you. I'm excited to have my guest, Ball Hard himself, Mr. Ball Hard himself, Sean Hardiman. He will be calling in. And also, we get to take a break and catch up with my man, Coach Todd Shelton of the Texas Prep Report. Uncle Coach Todd, you guys know, he's been traveling around in gyms, this gym, that gym, this gym. Man, my guy spends more time in the gym than anyone I know. And I'm looking forward to him stopping by this evening as always. But I tell you what, we got to pay the bills right quick. All right, get things going. I need you to come alive. I need you to come alive and understand that God is good. If you're listening to this, you're winning. My baby Falcons, you know who I'm talking to. Hey, what a week that you put me through. But we made it. We made it. Here's my man, Andy Mineo, who's coming to town right here in the DFW Metroplex. This is him with Come Alive on the flow with Coach Ray.
Going in like my first name is Holiday. Begging to lose, I already gave it all away. To the Father pray. You see that money got a mean fade away. Leave you with pennies and a heart away. My model stay on that in Michael J. Me and my guys finna ride on some model way. The power of the gospel, meaning without a day. They come alive, putting faith in the God of word.
Falling, lifeless, living dead, no Michael Myers. Dead wrong, liar, yeah. Life looking bad, so I took my vision higher. Focus off of me when he came and crossed my wires clear. Come alive, no more asking who am I. My identity infinitive, which means I won't expire. Truth got me going wild. If you out there in the crowd and you feel this in your soul, so that mean you get alive, get it?
Minor, I'm where they murk you for a couple grand. Look at the surface, the walking dead, this zombie land. That's why some people say they'll never trust the church again. Cause these preachers ride clean and they don't even care. What if our hearts stop? I guess this the feeling later. And the only thing we preach the blood of Christ, he the one that made us. And I ain't got no hidden agenda when I rap, boy, so I hate her. Come alive now, you ain't gon' have time later. Man, you ever seen a dead man walking? Every place he lay his head is a coffin. Deaf to the truth, blind to the light. He think he living, he ain't never seen life. Wake up, 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 wake up. Come alive, you don't hear me. 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 Wake up. Yeah, nothing safe round here. My faith is touching everything. Yeah, I was bought with a price, so my life ain't my own. If you walk with the Christ, it's more than just Sunday morning. It's how I live on the road. How you talk to your wife. It's how I live when I'm home. When I cut off the lights, how I'm spending my dough. That's when my heart is exposed. Am I generous with it or do I never let go? These boys is young, wild, and reckless, scheming on a necklace. Teachers tell them they'll never be nothing but a detriment. While you looking past them, they headed for the casket. I'm trying to show them love. Why you mad about my track list? You whitewashed tombs, yeah, I hear you quoting Spurgeon. If you ain't out here loving them, then what's the point in learning? The widows and them orphans, girls having abortions. You probably can't see them, you too high up on your horse.
You claim to live it up, you living for the moment, but you dead, boy. I smell you decomposing, and we was dead too, so we don't want to leave you home. Cause them reapers play for kids, your ass ain't even know. I got some news for you, best you ever heard. The son died and came back alive on the third, and he can resurrect you. All I gotta do is say the word, and you can take my word for what he raised me up that dirt.
Man, you ever seen a dead man walking? Every place he lay his head is a coffin. Deaf to the truth, blind to the light. He think he living, he ain't never seen life. Wake up, 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 wake up. Come alive, you don't hear me. Come alive, you don't hear me. Come alive, you don't hear me. Come alive, you don't hear me.
Wake up.
Back here live on the floor with Coach Ray. I tell you, my folks, I love the fact that Andy Mineo can come alive. That's 116 Reach Records. I love that track right now because Andy's coming in town. He's coming in town. He'll be here October 15th right here in the DFW Metroplex for the Neverland 2 tour that just came out. His brand new album just came out. And folks out there, I tell you what, my man is doing great things through his music, through his ministry, and I tell you, he's changing people's lives. And I got my good friend, my folks, the Flow with Coach Ray with Sports and Life Collide Thursday. Man, I'm looking forward to this weekend. This weekend down in Austin, one of the hottest events for all basketball players is taking place, and I get to bring on one of my very, 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 very esteemed guests that he's single-handedly changing lives down in Austin. And I tell you what, man, my God, Sean Hardiman, what's going on, big boy?
Coach Ray, what's going on? Talk to me.
How are you, sir? Man, I had to get you on the line because I know you've been doing amazing things. First and foremost, congratulations on your new gym, man, renovated gym.
I appreciate that.
Bro, I talk to me about Ball Hard and what's going on down in Austin.
Honestly, what it is that it's just it's a culmination of my passion and desire to have my own gym. Since 2008, I've been successful, helping kids achieve next level goals. By next level, that means actually getting college paid for. I don't want to get caught up in the catchphrase of next level and
Yes.
think that So I wanted to clarify: we're kids are actually getting their education paid for.
I love it.
But what I've done is that I've been in multiple places. I've always tried to have my own space, but I've went in with other people. And here's what I'm going to tell you. My wife told me after my first building with someone that I needed to get my own space, but I didn't want to move out of my comfort zone. I mean, just sharing bills alone instead of having to shoulder them all together from a young business perspective, that's huge.
Oh, yeah.
But honestly, it just never worked out in my favor. Every gym we've had, we've always packed it out, and the people that I've partnered with struggle. So it becomes a situation where eyes were on me instead of eyes on their own product.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that was the case in every single one, because somebody might hear this, but that was the case in every single one.
I hear you. Now,
so bottom line is that I just told myself, my wife finally convinced me to go and get my own space. And 10,000 square feet later, 10 goals, full court, and a full half court. And if I want to put a barista in there, I can, because it's mine. So
I love it.
It's been a great journey.
And you speak on starting up in 2008 and the trials and tribulations that you've had to deal with, just pertaining to growth and stepping out on faith and doing things on your own. And I know that a lot of our young athletes need to understand that you got to get out of your comfort zone. And anytime something huge is on the horizon for you, you got to be able to grow through those growing pains and step out on faith, because that's what it's all about. And Sean, man, you've been able to just help so many people, and at the end of the day, I know that your heart is for the students to better their lives, and man, just recently we had an opportunity, we saw tragedy strike Mansfield Timberview High School, and I wanted to talk with you about just opportunities that we have as coaches to impact, why it's so important that we step out on faith and impact the young men and women so they don't get off or get derailed
on
the path that they have, man. And speak on ways that you've been able to impact through basketball.
You know what I've done, Ray, is that I've sat up here and I live out loud. I live in front of my kids. Every failure that I've had, every gym I've gotten kicked out, I've even had my own kids help me move out of every space that it just didn't work out. Because I want them to see that, you know what, things didn't go in my favor, go my way, but I just pick up my gear, and I pick the pieces up, and I put it right back together, and we keep it moving. Like you can't be afraid to, you can't sit up here. This building has been I asked for it, and it's been literally the most stressful thing I've ever done business-wise in my entire life. And you gotta live out loud. You gotta let people. You gotta, not just hide it and be like. Because me and my wife, we decided it was a COVID scenario. So I moved into this building December, and I didn't want to go in here with a bank loan. So we financed this thing private with ourselves, so that if the world decided to shut down, we don't owe anybody any money.
There you go.
But good Lord, man. Like I mean, every single contractor that come in that building, they just look around for 5 seconds, and then all of a sudden a 5-figure number come out their mouth. And it's like, so as stressful as it is, I love it because my back didn't get stronger. It's like my shoulders got bigger.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
And you are the centerpiece of Austin, man. And I've been watching you. I've been a fan of yours, and I love everything that you're doing. And, man, this weekend, this Sunday, whew.
Ooh. Ooh.
Sean, baby, this Sunday, man, October
10th. Hey, bro. It ain't too many people that can say what you're about to say.
This Sunday, October 10th, one of basketball's greatest. And when I say greatest, Sean, man, I remember growing up in Long Beach, Mississippi, and watching.
Wait, are you from Mississippi?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you know this dude firsthand.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
he's coming.
Oh,
folks.
no.
He's coming. And who we're talking about, the great Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, the first Steph Curry.
The first Steph Curry.
He's got a clinic.
Oh my God.
Talk to me about what's going on, Sean. I don't want to blow it. Talk to me.
Hey, bro. Hey, you know what I'm doing? You know why I did this? I'm a fan of basketball.
Yes.
I'm a fan of basketball. Like, everybody's like, yo, how did you have that? Like, I literally, hey, here's what I'm going to tell you, folks. Everybody that's listening to this, first and foremost, understand that this world is small.
Yes.
If you mess over people, other people are going to find out. If you're not a person about your business, if you like to do side deals, if you take shortcuts, people will talk. And it's going to be that, like, there's no way I could get to access this dude having shady background.
Yes.
So he doesn't need anything that I have. He doesn't have to come down here. But the other part is this. I don't need him.
Yeah.
I'm not asking him to do anything crazy. Hey, bro, you want to get in the gym and help some kids? Yeah. All right, I'll pay you for your time. Done. He did his little background stuff and was like, yo, like, this person with this person. And it just all of a sudden just started connecting. And his guard just went just down.
I love it. So
yeah, man. I mean, it's but you don't understand. Like, I've been talking about this dude for like 5 years. A good friend of mine is Travis Mays, and they know each other. And I was like, yo, Trav, I need to get this guy. I'm talking about this 5 years ago. And like the guys in my basketball circle, like, this is our favorite player.
Yes, 100%.
So we like, so they looking at me like, yo, Sean, you the one that got to get him down here, man. You just get. And I'm like, so here it is, just off the strength of the GP, he's coming to town.
And look at this, October 10th. What we're talking about, the icon himself, Mr. Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, legendary basketball player, formerly known as Chris Jackson. But at the same time, LSU's one of the most electrifying players to ever lace him. And when I tell you, folks, he's been doing it for years and years and years. The young man used to pack the B. Frank Brown gym down in Gulfport. People used to sit on top of each other just to watch him play.
Man.
And then he took his game to LSU, got a chance to play with the Diesel himself. went on to the NBA, Denver Nuggets, roasted MJ himself for a good 40-piece a couple of times, and then he
Hit John Stockton for 51.
busted his ball, busted him.
Has a third all-time leading free throw percentage in his career. In a 9-year career, the man shot 96% from the free throw line.
Folks,
That means in 9 years, he missed 19 free throws.
You know what, Sean? I talked to my kids in class today, my baby Falcons. I was grading their science test, and I told one young lady, you got to be able to hit your free throws, okay? You're down by 2 points. You need those free throws, man. You got to do it. And we're talking 96%.
Yes, sir. I agree. 96%.
That right there is unheard of. And Sean, man, you're doing so much, and I love the fact that you mentioned that you got to have a clean slate when you're dealing with people. And Sean, man, we see that more and more in today's world because it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. One of my colleagues, Todd Shelton, he reminds me that too many people, they're not real. They're not real, and they try to hide behind masks, no pun intended. But, man, speak on the fact that the importance of having authentic relationships to fulfill the purpose that you've been called upon.
Yes. I mean, I don't know how to stress it more than the gentleman that's going to help out with the clinic. A person saw the post and reached out to him, and it was a player that I trained, right?
Yeah.
So they said, hey, so we started making 6-degree separation connections or 5-degree separation connections within the connection. So now the player that I used to train, the guy that's coming down to help used to be the assistant coach at Alcorn State, where the boy went and averaged 17 a game and was all conference and was the captain for 2 years.
Wait a minute, Sean. Are you talking about my boy B.A., Brian Adams?
I'm talking, yes.
Yeah, man. Brian Adams was driving.
Yeah, see, bro, do you understand how crazy this world is?
I love it. Shout out to B.A. And B.A., we praying for you, bro. I'm glad that God brought.
Oh no! He got the clean bill of health. He's good now.
He got the clean
appendix
bill
is
of
all
health.
good.
Congratulations.
He'll be down here this weekend.
And you know what's crazy? I gotta give my boy a shout out because he's one of the few Raider fans that I know. You know?
Oh, y'all. God bless y'all. Y'all definitely need prayer and supplementation. Cause goodness.
I love it, man. And now, Sean, before I get you up out of here, of course. We're both girl dads, you know, and you've been able to work with some of the best female talent in this day and age, you know, and my daughters, they let me know, hey, Dad, ask him about Sabrina. Ask him about Sabrina. What was it like working with Sabrina, big boy?
Oh, with Sedona?
Sedona, yes, Sedona Prince. I apologize for that.
Sedona Prince. Okay, so here's what you have. Like, what I don't do is I don't do a great job of bragging because these kids do a great job. I just kind of I'm just like a reporter, right?
Yeah.
So, but the beauty of what they've been able to do, like Sedona, is 6'7", young lady, white girl from Liberty Hill High School. Kid was kind of soft. She was 6'7", so it's a girl that was just oversized. So I had to teach her how to not fit in. She was born a standout, so do standout things.
Wow. And
long story short is that she would slump over. She would do goofy things just to fit in because it's like, you know, she would hang around 5, 6 girls and then try to like make herself small. And I just had to convince her that, look, once you get good at this basketball stuff, everybody you hang out is going to be like you, 6'4", 6'5", 6'3". They're going to be athletes. So then we got her confidence up. But then we got her dunking. And when I say dunking, this is not like, let me go 1 foot. No, she did a 2-hand cock back flush in Mexico City for USA World Championships.
Insane.
So it's just, really these kids this is just everything that we've been talking about on this podcast, is that bottom line is that you got to put people in positions of power to where they can feel their best selves. You know what I mean?
And Sean, I love the fact that you share with Sedona that basically God made you important for a purpose. Okay, don't try to conform your image to be somebody else to fit in. Be you. Be you. Be you. Be comfortable in your skin and be amazing. And you know what? Look. I'm talking to you right now. I know you're watching via the Flow with Coach Ray on YouTube. You hear what Coach Sean says. My ladies, be comfortable in your own skin. And my fellas, too. God made you guys perfect. And, Sean, that's what we deal with today. Everybody has to be like everybody else instead of being original and unique. And man, you set the bar high.
But the only thing I would touch on as well is, even in my own personal journey, 2008 and right now it's 2021. Ain't no microwave to this thing.
There you go. Ooh, I love that. Ain't no microwave. No quick steps to success. You got to endure the journey.
Yeah, you got it. But the journey has been, bro. Like, here's what happens. Let's say next year everything comes exactly how I want it. I'm financially set. I'm business set. I got all these relationships. I got all these people that are wanting my attention now instead of me trying the other way around. And I'm like, man, my hunger, my passion just kind of dies down. What I got to realize is that it was a journey to get here that propelled me to this point. So I got to go find something else to go get hungry about.
There you go. And you've been doing amazing things, bro. I'm proud of you, big boy. And you know what? I need to be down there this weekend. But I got to work with some kids. But I'll be there in spirit. Keep doing what you're doing, big boy. And I love you big time.
Hey, anytime you want to talk, chop it up. Let me know. I love what you're doing. You do a great job of being authentic, and that's a huge word in this day and age of just mass-produced crap. Like, you actually are putting together a venue where people can – and really what you need to do, to be quite honest, is you need to have people start talking back, interacting with you a lot more, getting on this phone, if you need college players to talk to, give me a shout. I'll give you a whole list of them. They ain't got nothing to do but talk to you.
Hey, man, I love it. Sean, tell everybody, coming down to the Austin area, how can they get in contact with Sean Hardiman and Ball Hard?
All right, so social media-wise, we're at Ball Hard B-Ball. All of our content is online, really. I live my life out loud, like I said, so you'll see exactly who we are, what we are on a day in and day out basis. So the website is ball-hard.com, BALL-HARD.com. We're going to be doing a ton of things. Just if you have any desire at all, if you're in the Central Texas area, or someone that needs high end, because this is not, I didn't build this to deal with regular kids. I built this to deal with kids that are hungry, that want to be fed. So if some kids that are on the high end of the spectrum that know how to work, they don't have to be good. They just need to know how to work. My job is to teach basketball.
Amen.
Send them my way.
100%. I got a couple of kids that I'll be bringing to you ASAP.
Man. Hey, I appreciate the call, Coach.
No problem, big boy. Keep doing what you're doing. Take care of the family. I love you, my man. Have a good night.
All right, buddy. Thank you, Coach Ray.
It's always good, folks, to talk with basketball greatness and my man Sean Hardiman of Ball Hard Basketball. down in Austin. Man, he's got a great event going on with Mahmoud Abdul Rauf this Sunday. I tell you, folks, I told you, man, God provides. You got to be authentic, be who you are. You got to stay on task. Keep that tunnel vision. Keep fired up over that focus and your purpose, and everything else will take care of itself. Man, we got to go pay the bills right quick. Here's my man. It's an Andy moment, another double play. Here's I Ain't Done on the Flow with Coach Ray.
Don't like it, I might turn up by myself. I don't need opinion, no, I did this for myself. I just remembered I'm dope, I just remembered I'm fly, They tryna say be humble, but you know I'm made like God, All in my blood type, I was up straight for 100 nights. They done tryna get it done right. Compare myself down, never ever. Believing myself now, never get death to my depression and anxiety. Death to all my stress and what I'm trying to be. I'ma get live, cause I'm still alive. And if I ain't die, ain't no way I'm giving up. I ain't done. Just came out of the winter, just came out like a winner. Had a breakdown, could've stayed down, figure. Rather die trying than to live like quitter. Ooh, yeah, my problem big, but I know God way bigger. What you expect once you level up? Don't you know the boss is bigger? Yeah, you spend a lot of time daring myself, then I spend a lot of time comparing myself, turning to the doubt, then the fear of myself, overthinking to the point I wasn't fairing myself. Now I know why Chappelle went missing. Now I know why Brick got the Clippers. Now I know why Ye started tripping. The pressure and the expectation get ya. Oh hell, if they don't like it, I might turn up by myself. I don't need opinion, no, I did this for myself. Death to my depression and anxiety. Death to all my stress and what I'm trying to be. I'ma get live, cause I'm still alive. And if I ain't die, ain't no way I'm giving up. I ain't done.
I know you feel like you can't change. I know you think it'll always be the same. I wanna be full of potential again, but I ain't done. My soul. Like never before. Oh, my soul.
Wait, hold up. Yeah, I got a God don't change with the season. 10,000 reasons I can believe in. God so good, say less I'm breathing. Yeah. I got a God don't change with the season. 10,000 reasons that I can believe in. God so good, say let's start breathing. 10,000 reasons. ACA, that's the law. New sheriff in it. KB
Passion bars, I'm a lawyer in the booth. I ain't never seen nobody do it like this. Almost every inch and I rule it like this. Look at my world, that's a little like drip. Only go to my list, I'm like, who did I miss? Let it breathe, ooh, cold, let it breathe, yeah. Peace, peace, Jesus, that's my creed. Ooh, Michael B, yeah, he bossing. Don't be a clown, but you're not it. Worship in a mosh pit, I'm in this palm like the tropics. Men and women get in it, they get it, then they live again. Good and generous, definitive, that's from the Genesis. Unlimited, inhibited, look at all of these witnesses. Give you the business, Satan body, homie, he finished it. I got a God, don't change for the season. 10,000 reasons I can believe it. God so good, say less, I'm breathing. 10,000, I can believe it. I got a God, don't change with the seasons. 10,000 reasons I can believe it. God so good, say less, I'm breathing. 10,000 reasons. Nothing here to prove how we move. Let me go. Yeah. Plenty soul. Bring a smoke. Instead of joke. Hey, can't you see I'm on a roll? Been doing this since 16. Rapping on the corner of the street. Christ is God, I lost my father, but I never lose my peace. I think he king, reigning supreme. Ooh, winning with ease. Ooh, you think it's sweet. Yeah, I believe way crazy thing. Cool, I see that he coming back. He said it, then I react. I got this thing in the bag. You go and laugh. I will be doing it last. I got a God, don't change with the season. 10,000 reasons I can believe it. God so good, say less, I'm breathing. I won't believe him all. I got a God, don't change with the season. 10,000 reasons I can believe him all. God so good, say less, I'm breathing. 10,000 reasons. I couldn't help it. Sing my song. Hey, this crazy with my song. No worship in the mosh pit, you know what I'm saying? H-E-A-K to the second letter.
Back here live on the floor with Coach Ray. That's my man KB bringing us into the final segment of the first half. And I tell you what, folks, if you're witnessing this broadcast right now, man, I know I'm not the only one here in the DFW Metroplex that has had a crazy week. And folks, when I tell you it's a crazy week, when you're striving to fulfill your purpose, say the enemy will come, steal, kill, and destroy. He's on the prowl continuously. And, last week I got a chance to spend time with my guy, Coach Todd Shelton, on the show. And, man, we talked about how quick life changes. Quickly life can fleet us. And, Friday afternoon, I'm driving home from school, and I see some crazy things that happen, and one of the things that brings me to the understanding of how quick life can turn, folks, people are driving like bats out of Hades, and I see road rage left and right, and it people don't understand, man. You never know what somebody is going through at home. You never know. And the minute you snap off, guess what? It could be your last. It can be your last time. So I always try to tell people, make sure you treat people the way you want to be treated. And you know what? A hi, hello, have a good day, that'll take you a long way. All right? And in the second half of the show, I'm looking forward to sitting down with Shanita Cleveland, who is running for Senate. I'm looking forward to doing a conversation with her, having her call in, and she's got some great things on the horizon, and I look forward to giving them to you right now. But until we get into the second half, here's my man. I love it. I love it. I love it, folks. This is another reminder. This is my guy Jeezy. We'll keep going on the flow with Coach Ray.
I just hopped out at the light. I just gave her broad the pipe. I just tell her what I want. She know exactly what I like. I just booked another flight. I just spent another night. Stay away from thug niggas, cause they be like kryptonite. They be picking up my vibes. Yeah, they give your boy the highs. Still a street nigga. I'm just glad to be alive. Hood to the street figure. Hit a lick with Davion. Sorry, put them on your ass. If we talking daily on. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. I just killed another show. I just caught another flow. Yeah, I
Jones. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. That's right, nigga. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Y'all know what's happening here. Keep going, 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 keep going.
Hey, it's your girl Keisha,
and this is Tati,
host of I Am Radio,
broadcasting live each week on Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Central Time from FBRN Studios at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas.
Log on and hear highlights of naturopathic principles, self-healing, and mental awareness, and also check out our exclusive interviews with artists, business owners, and influencers.
So be sure to log on each week on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time to catch I Am Radio
on Fishbowl Radio Network. Jump in. Fishbowl Radio Network wants to congratulate the 99% Radio Network. This month's Show of the Month on Fishbowl Radio Network. Log on every Wednesday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time and start streaming the 99% Radio Network on Fishbowl Radio Network, the most listened to radio network of its kind.
Hello everyone, this is
Eddie
and Maria, owners of the Beach and Smokers Tex-Mex Barbecue.
If you're looking for some good finger-licking barbecue, come check us out.
We are located in the Oak Cliff area. We also offer catering for weddings, quinces, and any other type of occasions. You can contact us at 214-579-0570.
You can find us on social media at Beach and Smokers Tex-Mex Barbecue LLC on Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat.
Come check us out, the best barbecue in the DFW.
Hi, this is Diane Marion Eunice, and I am a licensed marriage and family therapist. For the past 9 years, I have worked with over 300 couples in the areas of sexual health, communication, and conflict resolution. If you are interested in rebuilding connection and intimacy with your partner, please contact me today. I can be reached at 682-201-8175, or you can email me at diane@letstalkrelationships.org, or visit my website at www.letstalkrelationships.org. And remember, you can't heal if you refuse to deal.
We are so excited to announce that Antries Jones Productions has a new TV series coming out called Blocked. Blocked is a suspenseful drama surrounding a young lady named April who is at war with herself, and with a cold heart, she shatters anyone who tries to mend any brokenness from her past. Life itself has dragged her to hell and back, and she's going to make sure that God himself feels her wrath. Blocked is a nail-biter as it confronts many societal issues like church culture, molestation, hypocrisy, judgmental friends, and the inner turmoil of finding your own identity. Matter of fact, we have Antries Jones, who is the director, the producer, and the writer of this brand new series in the studio with us today.
Hey everybody, it's me, Antries Jones. Connect with us. Follow us on all social media platforms, Facebook, IG, LinkedIn, and Twitter. I look forward to connecting with you. Stay tuned for my new TV series, Blocked, coming soon to streaming services. Yes!
When is the best time to talk to your family about staying in touch during a disaster? When floodwaters reach your door? When wildfires are engulfing the edge of your neighborhood? Or an earthquake is destroying buildings? Or is the best time perhaps today? During a disaster, you may not be able to stay in touch with your family or friends as easily as you think. Go to ready.gov/communicate and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait. Communicate. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
FBRN.US. Fishbowl Radio Network. Jump in.
special parts. It won't always be the same. And every single scar that you claim is a stone in the path to this place. And every single choice that you made has led you this way. So lay your head on me. 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 Don't be afraid of love. And I can see it in your eyes, love. And your secret is not safe with me. You can spin through the night with your powder mind, but don't cover up your scars for me. And every single choice that you made was a stone in the path to this place. And every single cut that you claim has led you this way. Lay your head on me. 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 Don't be afraid, love. It's okay, it's alright. Someday we will be fine. Staring down the long night, waiting for the sunrise. It's alright, it's okay. I've been there in your place. It's okay, it's alright. Just lay your head on me. 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 Don't be afraid of love.
Back here live with Coach Ray. Starting the second half of the show. That is my guy Major Lazer with Lay Your Head on Me. Starting up the second half, man. The show where sports and life collide. I am your favorite crazy coach, and I got to give a huge shout out to my good friend Shanita Cleveland, who was scheduled to come on tonight, but she is doing what she does. She understands her purpose in life, being a leader, and right now in Dallas, we have a situation where the homeless are being pushed out of where they live. Why? Because someone purchased the land in which the homeless people reside. And I tell you what, folks, things like this remind me that we all have to understand. It's not about the buck. It's about relationship. And if you desire to capitalize more for financial gain more than building relationships and giving back, then man, you need a reality check, because at some point in time, these homeless people, our brothers and sisters, they were just like us, but decision making led them to where they are, but they still need our help. You understand? And so, Shanita, thank you so much for being the leader that you are, and I look forward to sharing more information about the event that you have going on this weekend. But folks, man, when I hear about situations like this, I think about the most important thing that we have is time and opportunity. If you're breathing, you have time, you have an opportunity to share and impact someone's life. And that's what the purpose of the Flow with Coach Ray is. Where sports and life collide, I want you to understand that you have a voice. I don't care if you're a professional athlete, a doctor, a lawyer, or you know what? My teacher's on the front line. You matter. And we saw that firsthand just yesterday, right here in our very own backyard as Mansfield Timberview unfortunately underwent some of the most horrific things that any school could ever go when a student opens fire in the classroom. And now there's a huge element behind this story that police and investigators are still looking into. But one of the things that I want to encourage you guys on, folks, parents, again, understand this. Our kids emulate everything that they see from us. Okay, leaders, teachers, our kids emulate everything that they see from us, and we need to continue to show them how important it is to be a light throughout a world of darkness. And unfortunately, with the situation with the young man, Mr. Simpkins, Timothy Simpkins, you know, rumor has it the young man experienced some bullying. A couple of times he was robbed, a couple of times on campus, and I know investigations are going to take place and to find out what actually happened. Now, at no point in time am I encouraging that kind of action that Mr. Simpkins took, because that's just wrong. But at the same time, man, we have to, as leaders, as administration, as administrators, I'm just like you, my fellow teachers. I'm on the front line with you as well. And we have to do a better job of canvassing and pouring into our kids to show them, regardless of where they are on the social pole, economically, physically, mentally, they matter. They're important. We got to make sure that we're doing that. And you know, no parent wants to go through what we went through yesterday. No parent wants to, when they see their kid leave the house, no parent wants to think or get that call that, hey, your son or your daughter is not coming home due to random acts of violence from those that aren't able to control their actions. And I was talking to my baby Falcons today, and also my guy Sai. Sai, I see you. I love you, big boy. Remember, hey, stay calm. But I was talking to my baby Falcons today about pride, about anger, about not controlling your emotions. And you know, the enemy, all he wants is a fingernail, a thumbnail for you to get mad, and he's got you. And you cannot think logically if anger continues to cloud your vision and anger continues to cloud your thoughts. No positive production will ever happen. You know, when the situation occurred, immediately, in today's day and age, I tell you, if I'm broadcasting live at Globe Life Park, if I threw a rock out of this window down upon the field, before I step down to go home, somebody has already seen that. Folks, the minute the situation took place, immediately social media went off, okay? And we're able to see the fight that took place in the classroom. We're able to see details before law enforcement is ever able to see them. You know, thank God we live in today's society pertaining to the advancement of technology. But man, something like this should not happen on our school grounds. Now, we got to think, and I'm not pointing fingers, folks, but we have to do a better job of providing metal detectors for our schools, and also with the recent passing of Bill 6666, all them sixes that recently passed over the fall, open carry, handguns. Folks, everybody and their mama, they're carrying now. I was getting gas the other day during my break at school. Man, I see a guy pull up on me, regular Joe Schmuckatelli, and he's packed, he's strapped. And immediately, folks, Texas, it is the wild, wild west out here. We got to be, you got to be cognizant of everything that you say to people, everything you do, because you never know who's strapped. So I tell you, man, my prayers go out to the entire staff of Mansfield Timberview, all the families that have been affected, you know, all the students, you know. Hey, it's your favorite crazy coach reminding you, we'll get through this. We will get through, we will get through, we will get through, okay? Help is on the way, kids. Help is on the way. Help is on the way. And my folks, hug your babies. The biggest thing I learned from this, hug your babies. Tell them you love them. Show them across the board, because you never know when that time comes. Man, we're praying for you, Mansfield. We're praying for you, Mansfield, Timberview. We all will get through this together. Now, moving forward, talk about some crazy news that's going on. You know, it's Thursday night football. I got the Rams against the Seahawks. You know, don't nobody care about this game. I know you don't, because you're looking at my hat right now and you understand that it's basketball time. October, preseason basketball, NBA on the horizon. Man, and I tell you, there have been some crazy games so far. A lot of young rookies coming up to take advantage of the opportunity that they have. But, man, I stumbled upon this story, and folks, whoo-wee, 18 former NBA players charged in a $4 million health care fraud scam. And I tell you, if you're listening to this, please know what happens in the dark always comes to the light. And I tell you, man, some of the U.S. Attorney Audrey Strauss told news conference after FBI agents across the country arrested 15 ex-players and one of their wives in a 3-year conspiracy that authorities say started in 2017. What happened is 18 of the former NBA players were charged Thursday with pocketing $2.5 million illegally by defrauding the league's health and welfare benefit plan. Oh, my goodness. You can't get over, folks. You can't get over on people. I'll tell you that. A couple of the high-profile players. Oh, my goodness. Sebastian Telfair. Whew. Mom. Oh, good night. Oh, good night. Oh, good night. Man, I'm looking at this, folks. It is redunculous. Oh, no. Some of the names, folks. Lockdown defender, my man Tony Allen of the Memphis Grizzlies. Boston Celtics, NBA champion. Holy moly's donuts. He's involved in this as well. Sebastian Telfair, I shared that with you. Good night. Milt Palacio. Oh, my goodness. Glenn Big Baby Davis. Oh, my God. And, of course, this makes me, well, it's probably one of the reasons we got rid of him. Shannon Brown. Y'all know Shannon. Shannon Brown, former Laker. This fool used to jump out of the building, formerly married to R&B singer Monica. Yeah. He's a part of that too. And look, I'm cracking up laughing right now. Oh my goodness. The one-time self-dubbed Kobe stopper, Mr. Ruben Patterson, is also on that list. Man, Big Rube. Come on, man. Come on, folks. We got to do better. Fraud. Really? 2.5 million split between 18 players? Come on. You guys do the math. It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. Continuing on some wild and crazy stories. Ronaldo. Y'all know who Ronaldo is, right? Cristiano Ronaldo. One of the greatest soccer players to ever play the game. Well, guess what? He's involved in a little case. What kind of case? Rape. Yeah, I'm putting my eye over my face. Allegedly rape. Just heard that from East, West, West, East Productions. Crazy. Ooh-wee! Getting me right. Alleged. Now, folks, fellas, we got to be more careful. And when I see stories like this, I think about decision-making, accountability, the company you keep. Everybody is looking for the come-up. And we see this right now. The judge in Las Vegas stated that the case should be dismissed. I tell you, man, Cristiano, one of the most high-profile people to ever walk the globe. Oh, my goodness. And here's the thing. Apparently, someone tried to get hush money from him. $375,000. Oh, my goodness. Whoa. Folks, come on, man. You got to be more careful. And, of course, you know what time it is. October. Last night. Oh, my goodness. last night, my man Chris Taylor of the Los Angeles Dodgers did me right. He did me right. Hit the walk-off game winner, 3-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers won the wild card game over the St. Louis Cardinals. And folks, when I tell you, ain't nothing good come out of St. Louis since Nelly. All right? Country grammar. I am so happy that the Cardinals are not advancing. And now, who do we have next? Bring on those Giants. My man, Chris Patton. Hey, my cousin Chris Patton, one of the greatest grillers in Pasadena. I know he and I are looking forward to the Dodgers taking out those Giants of San Francisco. Come on, man. We got to get it done. I love it. It's October baseball. Will the Dodgers repeat? That's what I'm looking for. Not worried about Tampa Bay being over Boston right now, 3-0. Ooh, Boston won a wild card game against New York the other night. Alex Rodriguez, who played for both, he came under fire for his comments. A-Rod, bro, I'm not even getting to what you said, but you've been in the news enough this year. Keep your mouth shut. Let them boys play. All right? Continuing on. Folks, crazy news that WFT, y'all know who I'm talking about, right? The WFT in the NFL, the Washington football team, one of their trainers faces prescription drug charges. My man, oh snap, giving out too many prescriptions, doing something he wasn't supposed to do. Also, you know, we expanded the NFL over the past couple of years. A couple of games that are taking place now in London, one of the big games, one of the big locations, NFL Europe. And I tell you, Atlanta Falcons this weekend go up against the New York Jets, okay? And, of course, the top name, one of the biggest wide receivers in the game right now, Mr. Calvin Ridley, will not travel to London due to undisclosed personal matters. Man, hey, I wonder what that is. Folks, Ridley, Matt Ryan, one of his top targets, will not be in the game. And are you really telling me that the New York Giants have an opportunity to beat the Atlanta Falcons? No, we're talking about the same Atlanta Falcons team that blew the lead against New England in the Super Bowl a couple of years ago. Yeah, Matt Ryan is still the quarterback. But he needs help, okay? ATL versus New York. I'm staying away from this game in Las Vegas, okay, because it's a dangerous pick. We saw New York get their first victory last week. Zach Wilson, good job, Rook. Good job on getting that dub, okay? Of course, you know, I'm a little sour. My Raiders didn't get the job done on Monday night. I'm starting to look at John Gruden in a different light, too. My man, after you got that $100 million deal, instead of the wins going up, my man's belt sizes have gone up. Because if you watch him on that sideline, my boy is eating. When I tell you he's eating, he's eating. He really looks like a Chucky. JG, come on, coach. We got to do something. We got to get the winning streak back going. All right? Not the donuts. Chill out on that because everybody in America can see you. Man, football action right now, Thursday night. Lovely NFC West battle. The Seattle Seahawks over the LA Rams right now in the second quarter, 7-0. Folks, I love this time of the month. I love it because why? We got football, we got basketball, we got baseball, we got all of the above. Man, greatest time of the year. But also, I got to give a huge shout out because it is October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And if you've lost someone to this unfortunate pandemic, man, my condolences. But we have an opportunity to continue to change lives, and I'm looking forward to finding out what my Uncle Coach Todd Shelton is up to right now. Stand by, okay? We're going to go pay the bills right quick. This is Lecrae with Over the Top.
Over the top, ain't no love, though. So much spot, though. I'm on the shelf, over the top, ain't no love, though. I'm on the shelf, I'm out of stock, yeah, over the top for real, over the top for real, over the top for real. Price won't drop for real, over the top for real, over the top for real, over the top. Checking the stock, it's about to pop for real. Got a Nike deal, all I see is checks. They on Instagram, flexing for respect. You can rent a jet, I don't carry flight. Tell the captain they be capping most of y'all. I got 50 on me. I made a milli just being holy. I kept a Benz and I had a rover. Walked in the jewelry store, bought a roller. Billboard #1 did that. Hit it. Independent label, I built that. Hit it. Illuminati rumors, I killed that. Hit it. Arena full of people, I feel that. Yeah, climb the ladder, hit the top. Touch the stars, it wasn't hard. Rappers hoping they don't fly. And all of this, the devil's plot. I got awards, a lot of plaques, but they don't keep my soul intact. You lose your mind and gain racks. The same as drug, the same as crack. Over the top, ain't no love, though. So much spot, though. I'm on the shelf, over the top, ain't no love, though. I'm on the shelf, I'm out of stock, yeah, over the top for real, over the top for real, over the top for real. Price won't drop for real, over the top for real, over the top for real, over the top. Checking the stock, it's about to pop for real. Yeah, met your favorite rappers, they was made of flesh. Seen them run up checks, still end up depressed. I've been doing this so long, I don't get nervous. Don't get nervous. You can have the perks, I'd rather have a purpose. Saw the top, made it over that. Now I'm over that. Jesus Christ, retro Nikes, I'm the overlap. I met presidents, bought new residents. They just cap a lie. I got evidence. Living testimony. What they want, I done had it. I kept it on me. All that fame and that power just crept up on me. Only God could deliver me, keep me holy. I've been over the top in a real way. I thank God for the stock and the bill pay. But just give me a piece of mind, a piece of land in my God, and I promise I'm trill, man. I'm over the top, ain't no love, though. So much spot, though. I'm on the shelf, over the top, ain't no love, though. I'm on the shelf, I'm out of stock, yeah, over the top for real, over the top for real, over the top for real. Price won't drop for real, over the top for real, over the top for real, over the top. Checking the stock, it's about to pop for real.
Back here live on the floor with Coach Ray, my man Lecrae with Over the Top. And I tell you folks all the time, man, one of the hardest working men in this industry, my man Coach Todd Shelton on the scene. Coach T.
What it do, what it do?
Talk to me, baby, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, man. I know you're out on the scene right now. Bro, you're one of the most traveled people across this doggone Metroplex. You're in the gym every freaking day. As many as 4 to 5.
Right now I'm on the football field. I had to catch a Thursday night game for a kid who I mentor. It's one of the few games I could make. So that they're playing. Eaton's playing Keller right now. They're up 6-0 with 6:20 to go in the third quarter. So yeah, just a big weekend of sports. You know, I was at UTA early this morning, checking out their talent. UTA has a chance to be very, very good. Then I was at Burroughs Centennial earlier in the morning, watching some high school stuff. So, yeah, just trying to get back to the community, be in the schools, and get back to the kiddos.
I love it, man. And we know this is October, bro, and this hits home for us here on the floor with Coach Ray, where Sports and Life collide. Speak on the importance of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, bro.
Yeah, so, a lot of people that have followed me and my brother's story, my family's story, know that my mom got diagnosed with breast cancer in 2015. When she first got diagnosed, they gave her 6 months to live without medicine and a year to live with medicine. And she ended up, just passing away this past March 7, 2021. So, I always thank God that I was able to get to me what I looked as like borrowed time, 4 or 5 extra years with her. But had breast cancer, and just be, transparent. Really didn't, believe in getting, mammograms and, stuff like that. And so, I encourage, all women to, go to your doctor, get your health and wellness exam every week. I always say it, it's easy to prevent something to cure it. And
Amen.
so, but, with my mom passing away, I never want anybody's death to be in vain. We could always learn something. And my sister-in-law, I don't even know if it counts as sister-in-law. She's so Trent's wife's sister. So I don't know if that counts, but I just claim everybody. So they've started a mural in Miami. They have something called the Miami Selfie Museum. And I was like, wow, that's where we are in 2021. When they have a selfie museum, you can go in there and take pictures with yourself and your family.
I love it.
They put up a mural, a breast cancer mural for my mom. Pink balloons, all the 9 yards. So if if you're on social media, you can go to the Miami Selfie Museum. That's it. You just hit miami.selfie.museum. You can see the pictures. But if you're in Miami, 305 Homo Ruben Stutter, American Idol winner. If you forgot about that, Homo Trick Daddy, and some whatever other replies, whatever else. I got a whole bunch of good things that come out. Yes, I'm just saying. I'm just thinking. Who's there all in Miami? You could see why you're going down there besides Aqua Sheldon's mural. If you need an extra, more reason. But you can go down there and check it out. It's a great cause, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It's near and dear to my heart. Breast cancer is big, but this is actually the first person that I know that has passed away from breast cancer. So
yeah.
It was my mom.
And rest in peace, Aquanetta. Man. Honey, she's smiling down on you right now, big boy.
Yes, sir. And you know what? Speaking of that, I'm about to do a selfish plug.
Come on now.
But Jamie Foxx will be in concert October 21st at the Toyota Center because she has one of my favorite songs called "I Wish You Were Here." Makes me think about my mom. But yeah, I'm gonna go see some Jamie Foxx and who was he? Wanda on Lyrical. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Yes.
The lips.
Yes. But no, I just but on a serious note, please go get your boobies checked and because whatever this quote is, an ounce of something is better than a pound of cure. Yeah, that's right. I got it. An ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure.
Amen.
Freestyle. I stole that from somebody. That is not a T. Shelleyism.
Now, T, that's what I had to hit you up on, bro. Give me that T. Shelleyism for the day because I know some of my students, my baby Falcons and all the students that I get to work with, man, they need this T. Shelleyism.
So I tell people, has America really changed or did we just put more makeup on? And I thought about this morning. You don't even know where I want to came up when I came up with this idea, but I'm gonna tell you where I was in the shower, and the water was hitting me, and I don't know. I was washing my face in the shower, and I said, is my face really clean, right? And it made me think about America. Are we really in a better situation, or we just mask it better? Like, thank you for letting me now eat at the table with you, but how about give me some of your food now? Share with me. And that was my, and it's funny, the real stuff doesn't get liked, right? Sometimes I don't really do it for the likes, do it for the vine, ain't gonna do it. But, it was just a real quote and it hit me, let's try to take off this makeup, cleanse it, get some alcohol, and let's get down to the base and really talk about real life issues.
I love it, bro, and that's something that I got to give a huge shout out to my man Sean Hardiman of Ball Hard, who was in on the first half of the show because Mahmoud Abdul Rauf is coming down to do a clinic.
Oh, what? Hey, real quick, I gotta jump in. I'm sorry. Listen, Chris Jackson, aka Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. Let me tell you this story. He is the reason why I won 35. Why I wore number 35? Because of him. He was and I know the young kids, your baby Falcons, your baby Tigers, your baby Lizards, your baby, whatever babies they got out there, your baby babies. He was Steph Curry before Steph Curry.
Yes.
That's a fact. And I played in the Popeyes Classic in Lake Charles.
Bro, don't talk about no Popeyes biscuits.
No, I mean, he gave a 3-piece and a pepper to whoever. Like, I looked at all the scoring records. I was like, man, 50, 60, 70. I was like, good Lord. He is a walking bucket.
A walking
And
bucket.
I happened to see him at Duncanville Fieldhouse one time. I said, listen, Mahmoud, Mr. Mahmoud Abdul Rauf, like, I wanted to be like you. I didn't want to be like Mike. I wanted to be like him and a Harlem Globetrotter mix.
Bro, I love it. I love it. So yeah, I was speaking with Sean about being authentic, being real, because he's just like you, man. You know, what you see is what you get. You know, and it's so important that we're authentic nowadays, because people with these masks, man, we already were wearing masks, if you ask me, before this pandemic took place. Nowadays, people just need to remove it. Be real. Be who you are. And the more you are who you are, hey.
I look at that kind of differently because some people already have masks on.
Yeah.
You know, so I think this pandemic, though, allows so many people to keep their mask in the closet, and they just walk around with, you know who they are. That was the one thing I did like about the climate of America. I got to see who some people really are.
100%.
You know?
Now,
you know, and so people, go ahead.
Now, Uncle T, let's jump back into the basketball scene, because I know something huge is happening this week on the JUCO side, bro.
Yes.
What's going on?
So tomorrow, this is what I try to tell parents, high school parents. Look it up. Look in my eyes right now. Look at me in my eyes through the phone.
Tomorrow.
I think Soulja Boy had a song, "Kiss Me Through the Phone," or something like that, or whatever. So look at me through the phone. Tomorrow, I always get this thing from parents. Oh, he can just go play JUCO. No, he can't. They got some real dogs in JUCO. So tomorrow at Game On Sports Complex in Fort Worth, the Mullins JUCO Jamboree will be going on.
Wait a second, Coach. Wait a second. East, West, East Productions up in here talking about some tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. 4 o'clock. It starts. 4 o'clock to 9 o'clock, you will see some of the best basketball and future stars of America at the Game On. I'm not going to say every coach, because, you know, women are so literal. Like you say every, like they mean it. Like, so probably 80% of the coaches in America will be here in Fort Worth this weekend. Yes. And I will have a selfish plug. If you would like to come out to the Texas Prep Report Coaches Social.
Come on now.
Tomorrow night, owned by a friend at Whiskey Garden, and like something 2800 Bledsoe Street in Fort Worth. You can find me on social media. Shoot me an email at todd.shelton3033@gmail.com to reserve your spot. So if you're a young coach trying to break into the college business, or just want to get some information, a lot of these, or not going to say a lot, but several of the coaches will be at the social. It's in Fort Worth, probably about 12 minutes from the venue. Please come out and contact me if you know, all that good stuff.
I love it. My man. Now, before I let you go, T, I talked to you earlier today, and during this week. Bro, what can we do? Man, you got to brainstorm on what we can do for our Mansfield community through this game of basketball to restore some faith and hope in humanity. Because after this past incident yesterday, there are a lot of kids hurting. There are a lot of families hurting. And what are some of the things that we can do, bro, to give back?
Honestly, you know, I think maybe we start a GoFundMe. Koinonia Christian Fellowship on 360 in Green Oaks, South Green Oaks, had a counseling session tonight at 7 o'clock. I'm pretty sure if you need to call in or talk to somebody tomorrow, they can extend this. Because, you know, we live in a very, you know, I don't know if people believe in the Bible or don't believe in the Bible, but God talks about this in crazy times. Like, we live in crazy times right now. We've almost got numb to school shootings, right? Like, we saw this, and it's like, oh, another one. You know, so we just have to continue to pray over our youth, pray over our kids, pray over our administrators, because this happened in the suburbs.
Oh, yeah.
You know, this didn't happen in inner city Dallas or any city Fort Worth or any inner city New Orleans. This happened right off of 360 and I think Camp Wisdom, whatever Timberview's exit is, right there on a school that you pay some hefty taxes to go to school there.
Hefty taxes.
You know?
And you know,
right.
you know what's got me, Todd, and I'll let you go after this. Why the heck doesn't every high school, after that 66666, all them sixes on that bill was just passed where open carry is allowed, why the heck don't we have metal detectors in every high school in America?
All right, so you know what? I'm going to tell you like this. Lil Todd Shelton went to Bonneville High School, you know, Nola, Louisiana, actually Kansas City, baby, right there. What's happening? So my sophomore year, I was supposed to transfer over. Teacher gets shot because the teacher changed his seating assignment. So this was in the suburbs, right? And what happened? We had clear backpacks, IDs, and went through metal detectors every day. It's almost to the point where it's coming to that for the safety of the kid. I would rather have a little inconvenience because, you know, this goes back to, and I'll say this is how I feel about it. I feel that everybody will eventually have to be getting vaccinated. Now, I don't care if you're vaccinated, not vaccinated, mask or not mask, but what happens is sometimes we have to take a little bit of inconvenience for the good of humanity. And that brings me to the situation about a school. Even though it might take you a little bit, 5 extra minutes to go through a metal detector, get wanted, I would do that knowing for the safety of my child.
100%, bro. 100. And you know, the first thing
and that's
I thought about.
Reverend Shelton today.
Hey, Rev, this is the first thing I thought about. A lot of these public schools about to take a hit. Why? Because here's the thing. I don't hear about this popping off at a private school. Although I do know that there's some dirt at private schools, you know, just like high schools. But it's almost
But you know, Mike, I don't really necessarily agree with that comment. Now, it might not happen in a private school because you have less students, but there's some private school kids that have a lot of money and have a lot of problems.
You're doggone right.
You know?
You're doggone
so
right.
it could legitimately happen everywhere. Actually, I think it's actually easier in a private school because it's not expected.
Well,
you know,
that's a valid point, big boy. That's a valid point right there.
So I just think they need metal detectors everywhere, honestly. Private school, public school, little school, big school, intermediate school. Put them everywhere.
Everywhere.
And let's just get used to it's just the new norm. It's kind of, you know, like back in the day, you didn't have to wear your seatbelt all the time. Now you got to wear it. Back in the day, you could smoke cigarettes somewhere.
Now you can't.
Can't do that now. So sometimes we have to adjust with the times because we have to inconvenience ourselves sometimes for the greater good of America.
Amen to that.
So, you know,
I love you, Rev.
Yeah, sad situation at Timberview. You know, I saw that school get opened in 0405. I was at Crowley. Eric McDay was the head coach. Now it's Coach Workman. And, Coach Dwayne Gregory. Coach Workman is his assistant. Jared Howe's brother is over there. I had, you know, a couple kids that were basketball players. Everybody that I know is safe and sound. And I don't know if anybody passed away. From what I've heard.
From what I've heard, no one passed away. Although Lil Tim got them hands put on him. I'm gonna leave that alone. But man, it was just a hot mess going on at that school, that situation, you know. And man, we just pray for everybody involved, and we got to definitely have a sit down with Coach Montgomery up there to see how we can help.
Yeah. So, yeah, do your thing, man. Michael Rader, flow, east, west, east, ooh, wee, sticky, yicky, yicky. I don't know. That's what I got.
Bro. Okay. Look, get back to that football game. I love you, big boy. I'll see you next week.
All right, love you too. All right, boy.
Bye.
All right.
My folks out there, I tell you. Cannot go wrong with my guy, Coach Todd Shelton of the Texas Prep Report. And folks, man, you know, I share with you all the time. It's so important that we give back. And I see Todd doing that every day. I see his heart and his passion for building up young men and women across the board through the game of basketball. And T. Shelley, man, I love him. And I also want to echo the sentiments of my ladies out there. Hey, man, get your boobies checked. All right, it's that month. We don't need to lose anyone else to this horrific thing called cancer, man. And my condolences to anyone that has lost someone. Well, before we get up out of here, man, I got to give you one more song, and then we're going to come back with my favorite time of the show, my Crowns and Roses segment. Here's Marty from Social Club, Misfits, and Andy Mineo.
Living for me, talking for you. Too much for me, nothing for you. Fooling myself, but not fooling you. Never gonna make it if I push you away. Rising up from deep inside of me. Seeing there's a better side of me. Calling out for you is all I need.
Unqualified and a hypocrite, full of scars I ain't dealing with. I'm writing songs for the world to sing, but I'm still the one who's not listening. And there's something about this love, ayy. Didn't know when I said it, God sent me, he really would. Cause I'm really not that good, but I heard everybody rather pretend. Is anybody really happy? Let me see them. Only wanna talk to God in the weekend. When you get a little older, then you need him. But you know that you feel like something's missing. And things don't make a difference. We need to save in our religion. So God sent his son to get us. It's crazy, crazy.
It's the life that I miss. Yeah. How did I get too busy for you? Times I make it too complex. Yeah. Sometimes I need a talking. Sometimes I need a target guy. Right now. Sometimes I need it.
Woke up this morning, did a little self-help, looking into therapy. Hit a podcast and I watch me some Gary Vee. Yeah, I work hard, I don't need no charity. No, tryna stay on track. Thought life on Mortal Kombat. Woosah, deep breath, calm ass. Either that or what's on tap. Got a whole lot on my shoulders, yeah. Tryna find someone to hold it, yeah. Whiteboard, gotta stay focused, Namaste with the yoga, After all my hard work, all my planning, all my thoughts, how I still feel lost. Well, sometimes I need to talk to God.
Sometimes I need to talk to God.
Sometimes I need to talk to God.
Living for me, talking for you. Too much for me, nothing for you. Fooling myself, but not fooling you. Never gonna make it if I push you away. Rising up from deep inside of me. Seeing there's a better side of me. Calling out for you is all I need.
Yeah, sometimes I need to talk to God.
Right now. Sometimes I need to talk to God.
Sometimes I need to talk to God.
Sometimes I need to talk to God. Sometimes I need to talk to God.
Back here live on the floor with Coach Ray, where sports and life collide. We're broadcasting live from Globe Life Park here in Arlington via Fishbowl Radio Network. And I tell you, my folks, it's been a great show. I got to give a huge shout out to all of my guests that came through. Coach Sean Hardiman of Ball Hard Basketball down in Austin. Man, thank you so much for blessing us tonight with your knowledge and wisdom, and continue doing the things that you do to fulfill your purpose that God has called you to. Man, you're blessing so many people's lives. And also my coach, Todd Shelton, T. Shelley of the Texas Prep Report, who is out on scene. My guy is always around this DFW Metroplex and traveling around this country promoting the game of basketball, and most importantly, promoting the game called LIFE. And folks, this is my favorite time of the show because I love to take a moment to give crowns and roses to those that I know for a fact I wouldn't be here without their support, without their encouragement, without just their actions of love and keeping me on my purpose to fulfill what God has called me to. And at this moment in time, you know, in light of the incident at Mansfield Timberview High School, I got to give a shout out to every single one of the teachers that are working on the front line, that are pouring into our students, that are impacting their lives every single day, that are extensions of mothers and fathers that are working their butts off. They're extensions of grandmothers and grandfathers that are taking care of kids. And you know what, folks? Hey, I need you to do me a favor. Tomorrow morning, when you see a teacher, whether it's your student's teacher or not, or throughout this weekend, give them a hug and tell them thank you, because I serve on the front line, and you have no idea what we deal with when your child comes to school. Hey, like my man, David Arnold, DA, he says right now he's on tour. It ain't for the weak. Teaching, it's not for the weak, folks, okay? We deal with everything under the sun. And I got to give one of the greatest teachers in the game that impacted my life. I find myself emulating some of the things and antics that he used to do to inspire me as a teacher. Joseph McNary. Mr. Mac, I love you, big boy, for everything that you've done for me as a man. It was so good to catch up with you this week. And I tell you, the little antics, the looks, the motivational tactics that you use for me, I find myself duplicating it. And you know what? It's working. It's working. It's working. And I wouldn't be the man. I just got to give you your crowns and your roses, bro. Dad, Pops, hey, you've been so much to so many students throughout America. And I love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I still go back to that day on the bus before I got off the bus as a junior. And no, you didn't paddle me, because Lord knows, after receiving a couple of those throughout my junior high years, I didn't want to deal with it anymore. But I still remember that day where you shared with me, of course, being a hothead, you asked me, what are you going to do with your life? And me, as a 17-year-old, I knew for a fact, I'm going to the NBA. And you shared with me, son, hey, I love you, I believe in you, but make sure you have a plan B. And of course, at that moment in time, I'm 17. I felt like I knew everything. I'm going to the NBA. I don't need a plan B. But lo and behold, I find myself sitting in the same seat that you were in as a teacher. I'm thankful. While, of course, I would love to have made it to the NBA. However, this is more fruitful. I'm thankful for God and where he has me impacting lives. So Joseph McNary, Mr. Mac, I love you. Thank you so much for impacting my life. Thank you for everything that you've done for not only me, but for all the young men and women from 28th Street. I'm just a kid from the projects trying to do great things. I love you, Mr. Mac. Thank you. And my folks out there, thank you for tuning in tonight. I want to give a huge thanks to Eyeball Nation, DFW. We also broadcast live via Eyeball Nation on YouTube. And we got an amazing event coming up in December. I'm looking forward to bringing more information on the Eyeball Nation Showcase, second annual Eyeball Nation Showcase going on December 11th and 12th, right here in Mansfield at the Mansfield Fieldhouse USA. Folks, you need to log on to eyeballnationdfw.com right now. Get your kids signed up for this event because it's going to be huge. It's going to be, as my man DT45, huge. Hey, it's going to be crazy. Okay, December 11th and 12th. Steve, I got to get you in here, big boy, so we can dress the table, get it right for our players and our families to know what an amazing event we have going on. So I look forward to next week, folks. Make sure you tune in. Same dial, same station, FBRN fishbowl.us if you want to listen via Fishbowl Radio Network. And also you can log on to and subscribe to The Flow with Coach Ray via YouTube. Okay, that's The Flow with Coach Ray via YouTube. And if you want to offer your support, when you go to fishbowlradionetwork.us, hey, click on The Flow with Coach Ray. There's a little small button, a support button. If you would love to support the show, hey, thank you so much for allowing us to be the voice that we're called to be for God and to fulfill our purpose. Until next week, I love you guys. Continue being the best you that you can be. And remember, God wins in the end. I love you. Go get it. Have a good night.
Hello, everyone. I am Dr. James, host of Dr. James McConnell's The Small Business Network, broadcasting live each week on Saturday at 1 p.m. from Fishbowl Radio Network studios at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Log on to hear us talk about and feature